Good morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time somewhere out there because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. Glad to be with you on this beautiful Wednesday, the third day of November of 2021. We do this for all of our brothers and sisters that are in the sales vertical, whether it's major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, copier sales, retail sales, automotive sales. We all feel that you need something. So you're trying to get dressed. So let me unpack this right quick. Yesterday, we were talking about peer pressure. Is that what the doctor ordered? Or, in other words, to get your sales team members stimulated, what type of ways of competition that we can apply on them so they can perform better? Now, you interviewed them, you hired them, you should be working with them on a daily basis, whether it's classroom and then out to the territory, or however you're doing it, because we're still in the midst of the pandemic. But here's part two of it: trying to get the best out of your people. Have you thought about benchmarking your activities? You know, a surprising number of small businesses do not have a defined sales process, nor do they identify key sales performance metrics for their reps. So, if you found a peer group that can help you fill this gap up with things that you need so you can analyze, speculate, by exploring how your peers are spending their time and what activities that they perceive to be most productive, you can develop your own set of key performance metrics. Sharing activity levels and results will enable a rep to find the key activities needed to drive the top performance. How about sharing best practices? If you found a peer group of dominating, upward mobility, hungry salespeople that you can align yourself with, what is an idea source of best practice data? Learning what works to other reps can be very valuable. If you had a peer group and had founded a new lead source that is delivering great results, a better process to identify customer needs, or an application that works well for certain types of businesses, you can immediately improve your sales results yourself. Almost as important as the fact that you have this peer group in and they're sharing best practices that sometimes work or do not work, but the ones you like. How about allowing yourself, let me use what I know I can do and know the rest of those things are out of the way. But at least you're in a group that you understand. And I always say, if you're the top leader of your group, it's time for you to find another group. There's no way you can grow in a peer group if you're the alpha dog, if everybody looks up to you. You need to get to a group where you can learn. You can be a puppy in the bottom of that peer group to pick up some golden nuggets for your sales success. How about holding everyone accountable? Boy, that ugly word, accountability. In my experience, when I bring a problem to the peer groups that I've had over the years, I'm very motivated to implement the proposed solution. Give them the solution. I feel peer pressure from the group, but the peer pressure I experience is self exposed. It comes from the respect that I have for the group. I don't want to waste their time. They're busy people. But since they are interested, their time spent with me would be beneficial. So each time that happens, I want to make sure that they're working hard to implement their own suggestions. A successful group will push its members forward. If you bring a problem to the group will want to know how to resolve the issue. If you continue to talk about the situation without doing anything about it, group members in that peer group, it's going to be tough for them to confront you because they feel you've already let them down. Many small and mid-sized businesses have beneficial agreements and practices that they got from attending groups. So, accountability is always what you're looking for. Now, the bottom line to all this is that by joining peer groups, it's going to challenge yourself and the team members that are on your team belonging to a group. Doesn't have to be the same group. They can all be in different groups, but it also provides a source of motivation, a push creation, if you will. It's a healthy environment because they're learning from others. Whether you are a sales professional or a business owner or belonging to peer groups, you set them up. This is what we need to get people moving again, to get sales moving again. And when you do this, the suggestions, the ideas, I've been there before, here's how I handle it. I guarantee that many of your sales team members will get something out of it. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with another Hardison's tip for today on this beautiful Wednesday, the 3rd day of November of 2021. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion day.